Alright, we are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I'm just realizing how many opponents we have right now. We got them all over us here and all over right here. You know, I was complaining on the last, towards the very end of the final chapters, the last part of the game, how there's the enemies don't really gang up on you. They always wait their turn and stuff. But it's kind of playing out exactly like how I mentioned here, because they're all coming at us. So, yeah.
Yep.
Still only have move 6. Well, anyway, yeah, I think in the last one I was thinking strategies up. Looks like the magic men are just sort of the stairs. Oh, but we don't want the stairs. We may as well just have her wait here on this void floor. That'll make her a lot more avoidable. So yeah, I think we'll just leave her here. Since we're just using her to defend, yeah, we can go ahead and finish this guy off. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, we just got him.
Failure is not an option.
So now I don't need to worry about him.
I could use a break.
She irons him. Let's get... It's 86.
Guess I have no choice.
Nice. Wow, look at that.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Hey, good job.
That's pretty good. I guess I can't do that. Let's pay attention to his range too. Looks like they can't make it, so... So where's our other magic person? Oh.
Sally forth!
Yeah, that's not going to work out so well. What she could do, though, is come up here. Oh, bother. That's a shame. It's a darn shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not happening.
I'll cut through.
He could do that and then wait here.
I'll give it
So
my
he
all.
could wait here.
Wink.
Ah. Oh well.
Ready and willing.
Is he on the dodge space? Well, in any case, there's something else I should be taking care of. Well, I guess we can just take that one out. Then Mary... Is her name... Is that Marianne? No, that's not Marianne. That's Hilda. Hilda will survive that one. Hilda.
No biggie.
It's really pretty cheesy, but she kind of makes it work. Let's actually have her go a little further back, so there are room for other people to retreat if we want them to.
Sure
If we
thing.
want them to. AVBA. Yeah, that's... Okay, in that case... He'll be good enough. I think we'll just heal. Because if she's gonna take well... Let's recover.
Oh, nice.
Right, that thing. That being said, I think he's fine right there.
Stay
What about
focused.
you? Let's get that guy out of here. Get him where he's going to go. Oh. Let's take a look here. That guy, okay. In that case, let's have him do this instead. 86. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's even better.
Who's next?
That way he can avoid taking damage. So he only, I mean, if we get hit by this guy twice, then that ain't good. Uh-oh. Overestimated his ability to retreat. Okay, what about him going back here? I don't like it, but...
Thank you.
You're welcome. He's actually able to do that. Now might be a good time for bolting. Who can we get? It'd be nice to get somebody who can, for that matter, some battalions might be good too. But, what if we... Is bolting more accurate the closer you get? That's 61. Oh, is he still in range there? That's still 61. Okay, well, if we attack him, he'll only be able to strike once. So that'll be pretty useful. And if we critted him, he would die, but I guess that's asking for too much.
Battle.
Actually.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Other people are in a lot more... Well, Dimitri, specifically, he's in a much worse situation than you. I'm thinking he's not going to survive, but we'll see. Hey, you got him.
You never had a chance.
I'm not sure about that one, but... Uh-oh. I wish you'd switch to steel, but I guess you can't do that. Deedle-deedle.
Don't expect much more than that.
Alright, so, now we got some horses who are able to catch up to us. Man, they don't do much damage to her. That's not what I wanted. That's also not who I wanted. Well, in that case. Oh. Well, what other choice do we have, really? So, let's take a look at that. Okay, we can just kill him. And then can Ash kill him with his steel? Can. These guys don't have much range. So, funnily enough, he's not going after a super effective person, but I guess it's fine, ain't it?
Doing my part.
Well, if it isn't, it's gonna have to be.
I'll stick with it.
Not much chance of him attacking and then retreating. What about Gambit? Oh well, there's no point in that because we got magic. Oh. Okay, here. Let's just secure the area first. Pretty sure we'll be good. She's got to have good resistance, right? Right. Ooh, that'd be a good idea to use at some point, but it's not terribly necessary right now.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Whoa! Hey,
enough
what's
for
with
me.
that horse anyway? It's like ears or something. You, huh? Alright, if she can't take these, I'd be surprised. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. And that'll force him up here. Right here, in fact. So that is interesting to note. Man, why are these magic people so weak? It's enough to tempt me a bit. I don't think it's gonna work out, though. So that is unfortunate. On the other hand, well, that would have to actually hit. But if it did, 80. Oh, ooh, nice. That's great. I think. That's his range, right? Okay. I think he might be able to get up, but well, I think, well, we'll see.
Remember
Of course. Wow, look at all the
Our
blondes.
chance to prevail.
Blonde blue eyes.
I must
We
stay
just need,
focused.
what's your name? Or not Dimitri. That's his girl. Ingrid. We just need Ingrid.
Well, how was that?
It was pretty good. I shan't lie. $15.30. Oh, okay.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Well, there better not be any more mystery crest. I got to look into that.
Skirmish.
There better not be any more reinforcements after this, because I feel like we've had quite enough. Especially considering I think that, well, C's not going to take this one out, so they'll survive, so we'll be able to regroup. Okay, so we should be fine. Alright, let's check our wounded. He's wounded. And I got the healer for him. Man, right man for the job. Oh, right, mystery. Is it you? Mystery crest. Oh. Okay, so now there's an odd number left, so that's annoying. That's interesting how they all have crests. It's quite coincidental. Oh, okay, so it's soul. Mystery crest. Counterattacks when using this weapon. So it's kind of a waste if you decide to use Wind Sweep with your mystery crest. Wait, were they all mystery crests? I thought one of them... You would think her crest would be known, since this is an extremely well-known, like, isn't she, maybe not royalty, but isn't she at least noble? Or maybe that's the same thing as royal. So you'd think they would have found her... Well, maybe mystery doesn't mean, like, totally undiscovered. Maybe it just means it doesn't have a name. I don't know. Not consume recovery from magic. Okay, this is the same one, right? Different crests, same effect. What was his again? Right. His was Wind Sweep. Well, that restores HP, and if she stays right there, we don't need to heal her. Especially since I don't think he... Okay, he has heals left. Plenty of them. Hail that. That's just a silly taunt. Alright, so... Cover. Oh, yeah.
Who, me?
Yes, you. That's odd. Oh, it must have been the other people. Oh. I guess that person has range +1, so I guess he should have... Well, in order to attack this one, she had to be here anyway. And it's only defense plus, so that's not a big problem. Now the question is, should it be him? It should not.
At least you're no coward. That's life.
At least you got money. 22, 23, 21. Well, let's hope. doesn't give him too much trouble.
Out of my way.
I think they're out of your way. Ah, here they come.
All right, where's the treasure? I've had it with these Abyssians.
Jeez, will it ever end? I love a good brawl, but I'm sick of looking at these fools.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. He should just wait here. If he's on an avoid floor, I think he's just not going to be hit. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Probably not... well, I hope not good enough. There aren't any magic users with him either, so that's nice. They're all cavalry. That's very interesting. It's not like he has close counter or nothing. I'm used to him being able to close counter if he uses magic, but... or since he uses magic in my playthrough. Well, let's work on getting people over there so we can defend this front. This would be good to use, yeah, you know, that presumably this is the last enemies. So let's just use this on as many people as we can.
Is this over yet?
I mean, there's no confirmation of that, but... now they can attack from any range, well, counter from any range. Where are the bows? They're over there, so she can go on over here. I think we'll do the same thing as last time. Make it so that he can't attack, well, might not attack twice. On the other hand, it's only a 47% chance, so... it's about what I sort of thought. Will do a bit of damage, but if you were to go, well, you got more people than I want. I think he'll just keep reinforcing like this top left front instead of trying to go over to the left.
Unexpected.
If she's on the stair, I think that means she can go as many steps back here or as many up front as she wants. I don't think she's gonna struggle to, like, get up from the midsection. But if it does, then I think she'll still have enough spaces that it won't be a problem. Heal that. All coming in that direction, eh?
Adorable. Let's dance.
Wow. Oh yeah, I guess since he uses gauntlets, that was pointless
Did I
anyway.
distract you?
Since he attacks twice before Yuri would be able to counter. What? What?
I thought I smelled fresh blood. The worms will feast tonight. That sword awaited you in the holy mausoleum. Show me its power.
Please tell me you're just gonna stay on that square. Oh goddamn. One, two, three. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fine. If that's the case, let's take him out instead, since we can actually kill him. Oh, wait a second, that could be a problem, though.
No biggie.
Well, I guess it... Anyway.
Up to you. Face it, I'm better than you.
Dun dun dun.
Now that feels good.
It's bedtime. 11 o'clock. But I'm not going to go to bed for at least a half an hour. Okay. Oh. And then there's this guy. Oh, for... Okay, let's see how much damage he does. Oh, good gracious. Why'd they have to throw in the goddamn Death Knight? Like this wasn't hard enough? At least we can say there aren't any magic units among them, so we're perfectly free to send in our physical blockers. For all the good they'll do against these guys, but at least he's not very accurate. Well, we gotta consolidate pretty fast before the Death Knight gets here. That's why I had Hurt come here. So he's got a Horse Slayer. Okay, so that's their anti-Dimitri initiative. Speaking of which, I think I meant to put him here, and then, like, Byleth here. We might have to go back and talk. Oh, we only have 2 left. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, at this point, actually, that might be fine. Well, even if it isn't, I'm getting desperate.
Acknowledge my contribution!
I guess at least I gave him a bow. That's nice.
Another step.
Now, Byleth's in a bit of trouble, but at least we're out of, well, those are the last people who need that. At least they aren't, like, super accurate, so Byleth might not be in too much trouble. He isn't using a sword right now, so that kind of makes it tricky. Stupid thing.
Up to you.
In that case,
Yep.
Happy can be the one to attack that person.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
And, Yuri can heal him.
Thanks so much. Battle. Quite helpful.
Lindhard can heal Dimitri.
Sally forth!
I thought not. I'm guessing he's... Oh, only Flame Emperor army, huh? If he works for the Flame Emperor... Oh, unless he's acting on his own accord. Like, if he came out down by himself, then I guess that would be in line for him. But if he's down here under the orders of the Flame Emperor, that definitely means... I mean, I don't see. He didn't have any way to send any messages to him for him to come here. So that pretty much guarantees that Edelgard does in fact know about this place. Again, assuming he's not acting on his own, which he could be. But anyway, we might be able... Since he's yellow... I mean, he's talking about, oh, it's the guy with the sword. I want to fight you. But that aside, we might be able to manipulate him into attacking our enemies since he's yellow and not red. But I'm not going to count on it. I'm not going to count on it at all. If I could be... Well...
Who, me?
Oh, that's only resistance. Okay, so that's useless. I wonder how Byleth would do on an avoid floor. I guess they'll both probably go after her instead, though. She's just on a useless resistance boon, but I guess it'll have to do.
Let me at him.
I will prevail.
Hold on. He was able to... I guess he'll just go forward as much as possible. Since he's like in no danger.
Ready and willing.
Not a good idea. Not a great plan.
Thanks for that.
For what good it will do.
I'll cut through.
Oh, because they're using axes. Axes, we all fall down.
Thanks.
I wonder how good he is at countering a Death Knight. Not very good, I don't think. No, not very good. Alright, well, he can't really get much closer himself. Because they're just going to use their axe on him. I think it's a lot better to have them do that against Byleth, with him using a sword on a dodge tile. For that matter, well, actually, they'll probably... No, they're... Okay, that one's going after her. Which obviously means this one is too. So he's just really going after these fellows.
I'll give it my all.
Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm probably gonna have to reset at this rate. Alright, let's get some insights at least into what he's planning. Oh, that's an interesting angle. I think he came from up here. Well, he must have come from here, because he can't move that many spaces. He's coming up from around this angle. Alright, so how long ago did we move Hilda? Byleth, Hilda.
Who, me?
Stay focused.
Sally forth!
In that case, I may as well have had her rally. And Edelgard may as well not go as far as possible, since we really want them to go after him. Okay, what's his attack speed? 28. Okay, I guess as far as that goes, he's free to use steel, I guess. We used all our healing people, though.
I will prevail.
Ready and willing.
Yep. So we're gonna have to reset if this fails. I mean, I guess we could let somebody die, but I don't think we can afford to do that. I guess it's only these axe guys, so he can. If he can't dodge them, then I say. Here, maybe we can use a little moral support, even though it doesn't do anything. Oh, still going after him. At least in theory. Oh, that's lovely.
You fought well.
That makes things a whole lot easier.
We must all.
Especially with that strength bonus, I think that might be enough to... Oh yeah, it is. No, wait. Well, he's still getting the crits, so that's nice.
As expected.
Yeah, that was a lot better than just having people who don't have a sword in the front. Of course, he didn't crit against that guy. I don't think he's going to crit against him either. Alright, what's he going to do? Oh. Oh, he came from the top corner. Okay, so that actually much more... Well, actually, I guess he... Okay, so we have a bit of a timer, but not too much. For some reason, I kind of thought he was coming from over here. In fact, they only have so many enemies left, when I think about it. Heal that, heal that.
lost to me?
I'll give it my all.
Guess we don't have any more flying units. I should probably be more careful about making sure I know exactly what. Well, actually.
We're at your side.
Now's our chance.
A shame that didn't kill this fellow. If I knew that, I probably would. Well, I would have definitely had him do that first before attacking him. There's no going
Sure
back
thing.
now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it wouldn't be entirely practical. Alright, so is there anything anybody else can do? You stop these people up, so that's nice, but it'd be real nice to be able to freeze that guy up, too.
I'll cut through.
Man, that was a lot of damage. No hit, though. Okay, in that case, I guess he could just block the entrance. Really? Well, I guess we can do this, too. Hold on. Oh yeah, that works.
Is that all?
It is.
I'm getting strong.
I don't think that's going to be helpful. But what we can do is that. Oh. That's surprising. He's still going after him. Guess his defense is really that much more minuscule.
Yep.
Let's see. I guess there's nothing wrong with a little extra dexterity. Extra strength is also a nice boon. Anybody else? I don't know, the magic and resistance are going to be that helpful. Sorry, dear. I keep forgetting about his, what was it called? His special move. Foul play. It's obviously an incredible ability.
I appreciate it.
I'm just not seeing a use for it right now. We don't want to take his place. I guess it might make it so that... Let's see. His avoid is Gerald's mercenaries, sword prowess 3. Okay, so that's not even a factor. Taking in the floor. Well, I guess nobody's attacking Byleth anyway. Now you'd think this guy would attack Byleth. Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't attack her. I got the weapon chock all mixed up. But he's not going after Byleth, I guess, because, oh yeah, this is the one I was talking about. This one should theoretically go against her. But I guess they don't want to go after Byleth because his avoid floor is so powerful. They'd rather go after Dimitri's good, not as good as Edelgard, but still good defenses. Is that how I meant to heal? Oh yeah. Fine. Let's just give him all the stats. Even the ones that ain't so useful at this moment.
Too slow!
Right where I was.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Over already.
Stand down.
Uh-oh.
You never had a chance.
Right where I was.
Wait, why
I must stay
is
focused.
Dimitri's crit rate so high? At least they're pretty merciful in giving us all these stairs. Like, I'm not so nervous about him as... I thought he was a lot closer before, but he's, like, taking the long way around. Is he just patrolling the perimeter? Is that what he's doing? Just trying to catch us off guard? Okay, let's look at our lowest levels. 21. Let's see what we can do about all those. This one's easy enough. Oh wait. Well, I guess he could use Nosferatu. Except at 77%. Let's take a look at this first. No.
Who's next? I'll never be satisfied.
I think Dimitri can take a nice, well-earned break. Where were those other... him, right? Well, now I feel like I shouldn't have moved him there. But at least he gets experience from healing.
Quite helpful.
As little as it is. Oh, right. So it's basically like a hammer. I don't see draining blow. Oh.
Do you see where you went wrong?
That's... Oh. of course. I assume that because the Death Knight's there, that this is definitely the last round, so I've been kind of playing with my food a bit. But if it isn't, then this is a problem. But I'm sure it is, right? I'm not going to throw him in and then have another reinforcement after, especially since we've been here so long.
Too much. I take my leave for now.
Yeah, see? I have just enough time to wrap things up.
What a nuisance.
Aha, I see. So he wasn't planned on being there. What a nuisance. Yeah, he really was the MVP, though. He's getting all the levels.
Stronger yet.
But man, look at that. I forgot to look at his like dexterity or whatever causes high crit rate, because he had like 50% for like no reason.
That's the last of them.
Good.
That I can tell.
Thanks for all the help, everyone.
Oh no, here comes one.
I
Booyah!
ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
I will not allow it.
There's Aelfric.
Aelfric, you're here. Well, shall we capture this fool?
I guess that's how they're introducing this character to us.
Aelfric, how serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
Yeah, right.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
No, he didn't.
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not?
Alright, that guy's
Of
way
course, I have
suspicious.
heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Aelfric. The Church has granted me custodianship of Abyss. The pleasure is all mine. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation.
Indeed.
For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan. The poor and the sick, who are forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Aelfric. We would love to hear more.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance. I'm afraid so. Those within the Church who would see Abyss purged are swiftly growing in number.
That's the church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system.
Fight the system,
Sure, I'm here to
man.
hide from literally countless bounty hunters. But I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. You can't just let the Church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Aelfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you.
Not to tell Saris about all this or
The
something?
Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Aelfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
You know, Dad.
I met Geralt back when he was a knight. I was born and raised in Garreg Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But
Aw, shucks.
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Aelfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you.
That sounds suspicious. But we do know that's the guy who apparently does the introductions for the chapters. Danger area. 'Cause I'm pretty sure.
Cindered shadows. The rite of rising.
Oh, another rite. Like rising, reincarnation.
Ah, Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure? Ah, yes, of course you do.
What's with this
I will gladly
music?
tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall answer.
Well, I
as
kind of
best
know
I
about
can.
Dad. Yeah, people. I mean, we heard about from Eloise about him from back then, and sure, it doesn't hurt to hear a second opinion, but
Kind
I
and
hear
wise.
as much from
I
our
would
mom
often
as you
see her
can.
in the library, her nose always
Right.
buried in a book.
Oh, I guess I'll ask both
Gerald
of them.
was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised. Back
Surprised.
then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions.
Like
It was
me.
only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she.
Oh,
Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
well, why not?
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before
Just like
coming
that
here.
Twilight Zone
You must
episode.
have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here? Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted. I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
I still think he's suspicious. I mean, well, I suppose a lot of people are pretty forward with Byleth.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And they wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Aelfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is
He hired
preposterous
them.
at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you'd think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
As you wish, though again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is
Edelgard
said that deep underground,
didn't say
below
anything.
even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
The CB and the CB. The Bound.
I've never heard of it, but chances are it's some kind of sacred artifact belonging to the church.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles. It is a ritual that is believed to have the power to resurrect a life that was lost. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes, the Chalice of Legend. My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
Oh, you would like
I
that, wouldn't you?
wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrett Mock's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
It's so well
Wondrous.
curated.
We shall do all that we can as well.
Very tactful. Well, if there aren't any more cutscenes after this, that'll be the end of this part. So, see you in the next one. You know, if there are, well, I'll just let it finish and let this be the goodbyes and all that. So, bye.
Excuse me,